Alright, hello.
Welcome to DoGsCast, your Monday night fix of D&D. Yes, this is our 20th episode. As always, we are going to be taking a minute to send our links out, have sessions started hopefully by 10. And get some
I can't
people in
believe I'm
here.
just as old as DoGsCast.
Wow.
Not anymore.
2 billion views for DoGsCast on this fine Monday night. How
Cool.
are we?
I can't believe I'm watching
on this dying fine Monday night.
Kalel XD stream Minecraft. I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
Probably
It's me.
ended up there through rating or something.
Alright. We are live on the Chaos Crypt. We're sending our links out. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your families. Yes?
I guess Lil Nas is doing something.
Huh? Is Lil Nas here?
I wish.
Lil Nas for DoGsCast 1. For when? When? Tell me
Oh, how many bits for Mathon? How do you get Mathandi on main?
when. Tier 2.
Oh, fuck. Do I do it?
I mean...
Do I do it so I have all the emotes?
I can't tell you what to do.
You can make a fucking suggestion.
Alright, time to make another emote.
Alright.
You just keep making emotes, so I just keep spending money.
Hello, floppy disk.
Hi! How are you?
Floppy disk.
Welcome. We're just doing just getting ready here. We will be live with, Noted Crew Baby! Thank you, Nick. We will be, starting session in about 10 or so minutes.
Why am I not eligible to make this purchase?
Yeah?
Because you're a coward.
It's like, enable two-factor authorization. You are not eligible to make this purchase. Oh, wait, I think I know why. I think it's because I'm technically subscribed to y'all on mobile for this. Recovery
Oh.
in Ashes. That's edgy.
Ash.
Are we in Angstfic now?
Well, we ended
Are
on
we
a pretty... ended on a pretty angsty note, so...
Are we in Angst fan fiction?
Yes. Alright.
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
You need to wake up a little bit, Lynn.
Cool. One sec. I'm gonna actually smack myself in the face.
Okay. Okay.
That wasn't hard enough. Let me take my
Nice.
glasses off.
Lane, be careful.
Oh god, yeah, that worked.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Oh, we
Happy
fucking
Monday.
playing Death Dice now, Lynn?
Oh my god, are we bringing back Death
No.
Dice?
Where the fuck are my dice? Let's
Let me
fucking
get my dice.
go!
Let me get my dice. Fuck, I left my D20s over there.
Happening.
What is happening?
We're playing
Tyler and I
fucking
are
Death
bringing
Dice,
something
baby.
back from high school.
Dice school. Yeah,
Dice
dice school. Yeah, baby, it's time for dice
I'm getting
school.
my dice, one moment.
Take your moment.
Alright,
How are we doing in chat? How are
So,
you guys?
Tyler, did you want to tell the story or should I?
I'll tell it. Lynn and I are friends from high school, and one day during junior year, myself, Lynn, and Lynn's sister, correct?
Yeah, it was Heather.
Yeah, no. The three of us, while we were waiting for a ride home, played a game where we'd roll dice, and every time you rolled a nat 20, you got to slap someone else, and every time you rolled a nat 1, you had to slap yourself.
Tyler the motherfucker rolled only nat ones for the entire game except for one round.
Oh my god, hello. Thank you for the raid, Scarlet.
Oh my god!
Great.
Thank you for the raid.
Tyler
We-
then also demanded that you would smack him as hard as you could whenever you got a 20. Let me make a set.
Let's
real
go,
quick.
baby.
One sec, I gotta make a set.
Hello Raiders.
How was your stream? We're just getting set up and ready.
Yeah, we just started streaming for our D&D podcast. We're just doing a little bit of cold open, and then we're gonna be starting in like 5 minutes. But welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a good stream.
D20, D12, D percentile. I need D8, D8, D6, D4. All right, Tyler, are you ready?
All right, let's go. You want to keep it the standard rules, or do you want to go for something else? Because there's only 2 of us playing, and we aren't in slapping range.
We are not in slapping range.
What do we want to make it at 20 then?
I will fart directly into the mic.
Managed to get a rare
That's
companion
something to get
with a
excited
little
about, chat. Here we
cheating.
go. Am I gonna roll that nat 20?
Oh, I lost the D4. Let me.
Okay, that was a
roll another.
19.
Ooh.
That could have been a big old wet.
I got
slapping
13.
fart directly
I
into the
rolled-
microphone.
I rolled 2 ones, so I gotta smack myself twice.
Jasper got a 16. Lucio, your turn.
All right, one minute. I want chat to be able to hear this. Oh, that hurt.
Lucio, time for you to roll.
No.
You don't have
No.
to subject yourself to death dice, Lucio. Don't worry. Oh, I actually
Just so I've-
hit my.
Big fart.
Fair warning, Lucio is cringe nay baby.
Big fart at 55:30.
Big fart at 55:30.
Oh,
Big fart at 55:30.
so I forgot I wear braces. So smacking myself in the face that hard actually cut me a little bit.
Are you alright?
All right, no more death dice.
No, we can do more death dice. I just have to do it on the other cheek.
Okay.
No, you have to do open mouth slaps.
No!
The open mouth slap.
Like big open mouth wet kisses.
Yeah. It's the only way to avoid injuring yourself in this situation.
Damn.
Hate it here.
You hate me. You hate me because I'm wrong. They crucified
You hate
Jesus
me
because
because
he was
I'm
right.
wrong?
Wait,
I love you, Jared.
wait, what?
You said you hate me because I'm wrong. Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a fucking mood, though. You hate me because I'm.
Oh, man.
They crucified Jesus because Jesus was wrong. Quote me on that. Quote me on that.
I don't want to cancel my subscription. I want to upgrade my subscription.
I want to get canceled on Twitter.com.
I'll do it.
Unfortunately, there are only like 5 or 6 people here who can cancel me.
I will do it. I won't.
Do it.
I'll
No.
do it right
Cancel
now.
me.
I'll cancel Jasper for trying to cancel you.
Do it. Hop on
Cancel me
private.
on Twitter.com.
Tag me
Canceling
at
Tyler.
Tiller After Dark. Cancel me on Twitter.com.
Fuck.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh wait.
It
Alright.
certainly woke me up.
Do we want to get into the recap of last episode?
We forgot to do the intro.
Oh, right. Jer, go.
hi, my name's Jer. My pronouns are Jer. No, they're they them.
I'm Jasper. I use he, him pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Callisto.
I'm Lynn. I use they, them pronouns, and tonight I'm going to be playing Genevieve. Genevieve.
My name's Lucio. I use he, they, and I play Taylonsta. Turn the crew.
Yeah, I was about to. I was just considering whether the entirety of the Five Nights at Freddy's copy pasta. My introduction again. No, hi, I'm Tyler. My pronouns are he, him, and tonight I'm playing Wood.
Alright. So now do we want to do the recap?
Oh no!
No.
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock! Let's go!
I removed my escape button. Hold on, give me a
Hi,
second.
Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Shit.
Hello,
shit.
Nick.
Oh,
Shit.
last episode on DoGsCast, the Destiny of Gods podcast, we had a fight. We had a big fight, and the town was on fire, and we had to fight 2 cultists of the Gongoozler, who one of them seemed to have a vested interest in Wood Taiji, very specifically his eye. And it's like, what? But that never really got addressed because we were too busy fighting and putting out fires, and they were for hellhounds, and we didn't realize they were hellhounds, and then we like almost died, and Genevieve started melting.
Because Genevieve ran into the center of
You
six
did not
hellhounds?
say that they were hellhounds.
Keep going.
But to keep going, we finished fighting the hellhounds. Wood had memory wipe, but only temporarily, so we were able to fix it, and then we were able to go, and we went, and we killed the last cultist. Well, we didn't actually kill him. The first one died because Tailhansta committed a murder. The second one was knocked out by Genevieve, and we tied them up, and then the party had an emotional moment after, but it was kind of ruined by the fact that a lot of people were really angry, and just very uncomfy, very big mood. Callisto did a snap because baby boy's growing up, I guess, and that's where we left off.
All right, and there's Onyx.
Onyx, my beloved.
The only party member that matters.
There.
Onyx isn't even officially a part of the party yet.
I'm an NPC.
All
Oh,
right.
my cheek.
Alright, so we left off with everybody being sad that their houses were destroyed. You guys were getting everything together to go travel to the Nadar Coterie under the advice of Mr. Captain Ajax. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for patting my fussy. Always appreciated. So at this point, you guys would have everything together, and Ajax is going to call everybody's attention. Alright, everybody. Are you all ready to leave? My voice claim is Vincent Dice Roll.
Oh, I loved Vincent. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. How do I get rid of it? I made a line. How do I get rid of it? Get rid of my line. Okay.
Revive Lucio.
Where? Alright. Callisto just kind of walks over. He doesn't say much. Kind of tired.
Alright. This shouldn't be a long trek, but we are going to have to stop for a little bit due to the fact that it is getting dark. But this should take us roughly 12 hours. Given the fact that we are resting in between.
Captain Ajax?
Yes, what do you need, Callisto?
Are we gonna be taking, the undead cultist with us? And he kind of points behind him to this friend right here.
That one isn't dead. That one's unconscious.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
The not dead.
Oh.
Sorry.
You said undead, and like
Yeah.
I think Genevieve like panicked, and she's
No,
like,
I
was very careful not to kill him.
I meant not dead. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Apostle. That's apostle.
Are we taking them with us?
Might be good to take them with us so that we can question them. There are some blanks that we should get filled.
Yeah, they seem to know a lot.
Alright. Are you all ready?
Ready as we can be.
Alright. Everybody packs together. There is no wagon. Everybody has to move on foot, carrying whatever they can behind them. Luckily, you have your special little rug to assist you.
Oh yeah, my rug. My friend.
Which is able to carry a good chunk of the burden, but other than that, pretty much everybody is left to carry their own stuff.
Alright.
A couple hours pass, sun begins to set, and you all arrive in a nice little clearing where you set up camp for the night. Or tent. So why don't we get a nice friendly survival roll?
I don't think Gem will have very good survival.
It's okay, Gem can die.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, I'm joking. Put you in the fucking circus tent.
15.
7. Bad.
Alright.
Well, Jasper, you rolled better than me. I rolled 3.
Woo!
Wait, are we all rolling, or is just one person rolling?
Everybody.
Oh shit, okay. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Is this a D20? No, that's a D30. They're similar looking. That's a 18 on the dice, and is survival wisdom or intelligence?
It's wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I think I have a good that.
So, Genevieve, you actually have some experience with.
So I got a 21.
Yeah, you have experience with pitching tents, so you are able to easily pitch the tent. Although, you put all of them together and you recreate a circus tent, giving yourself flashbacks.
Genevieve is like acting like everything is fine, but you can just sort of see like the crack over her eye just slowly start to sort of get deeper and deeper, like as she builds the tent. She's so not okay. The PTSD on top of what has happened to her is only making things worse.
Annalai disappears for a little bit, and after a little while, she comes back, arms full of food. Dead animals, to be exact. She has killed about 15 rabbits in a very short amount of time.
Rabbits.
You think this is enough for dinner?
Yes, and Talonsa takes one with their mouth.
I do that with fish.
I do with meat.
Your prowess as a hunter is exhilarating, and quite frankly, a little terrifying.
I get that a lot. Is there anything anybody else needs? There's Annalai.
Hi, Anna.
She comes back holding 15. Say hi, I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good night. She comes back with her 15 rabbits, you know. I'm going to get the fire ready then.
Are the rest of us still trying to pitch the tent?
No, this tent is pitched.
Yeah,
Okay.
Genevieve did it.
Okay.
Gem looks not okay, and she just sits by the fire and is just staring into it with that like 1,000-yard stare.
Thank you. Big fire.
Nice.
Annalai goes and takes a seat. Genevieve is by the fire. I don't think I gave anybody control. Nope.
Alright, let's see here. The food is to be cooking, tent is tenting, the fire to be going momentarily. What else could we be missing?
Sorry, we're just making sure everyone has control of the tokens.
Yeah.
Talonsa is ripping at the dead rabbit.
Gem looks at Talonsta, and you just hear you hear the shatter. Like it's audible this time when she sees you just eviscerating this rabbit. She doesn't say anything, but you can hear it.
Onyx is just
wow.
watching, like... Onyx is just sitting next to the 12-foot tall Talonsta, tearing into rabbits.
You know, him as a rabbit.
He just kind of takes out a rock. And just... like a skittle. Like a goddamn scriddle.
Look it up on a scriddle?
Jem is, like, after seeing Tanlonsta, also then going to, like, pointedly not look at anybody and just stare deeply into the fire. And maybe after a while, she, like, pulls out a little journal from her pack and just shakily starts writing.
Callisto's not talking much either. He's probably just, like, nibbling on some meat or something, not saying anything, kind of just minded his business.
You all did a good job. You tried your best. We were able to save everybody. Property isn't the most important thing to save. These people, we'll take them somewhere, we'll get them set up for a little while, and then once they're ready, they'll return and rebuild. You did a good job.
I hope we did. It wouldn't be very upstanding as a hero. I wasn't able to save anyone. And Wood kind of glances over to the tent, just looking over at everyone that they were able to bring along with them.
If I'm completely honest, I feel bad about the cultists. The one who died.
I don't.
They plan
not
their
surprised.
lives around dying. They see themselves as a cog in the machine. Their death is nothing to them. It's not for you to fret over.
I guess.
I do have my fair share of questions, though. Wood rummages through his coat and pulls out the sealed and unsealed envelope. I found these on their persons. And the one that died, he spoke of me. What does it all mean?
These answers I cannot give you right now. But let me take a look at those documents. Perhaps I
Wood
can
hands them
decipher
to you.
something. He inspects the documents a little. First going through the unsealed one. Which has strange scrawlings, but is also seemingly written in a language that is incomprehensible to any of you. But it is, for sure, some sort of language.
Callisto walks over. Stands there, like, peeking.
Now, I don't know too much about these cultists. I've never interacted with anybody like this. Have you any experience with them?
Would Callisto remember? You would? Okay.
Yeah.
I've ran into some before. Before I, met my friends here. I was traveling with my friends Cece and Torleth and Xavier, and I think Raz was there. We ran into a couple of them. They wiped one of their memories or something. I didn't really get a chance to look at them or talk to them or anything before we, did what we had to do. But, they seem to have some sort of memory wipe power or something.
That is something significant to note. I'm not
I've
familiar with it,
experienced
though.
the spell firsthand. Mayhaps with this knowledge, we can find a way to form some sort of counterattack.
They wiped your memory, Wood?
That they did. The cultist that we brought along with us, he attempted to dispel our prior interactions. Locked in a duel, one-on-one. Thankfully, though, and he strikes a theatrical pose, his cape from the coattails of the jacket, flowing in a wind that seems to only catch him for the moment. It would be ill-fitting for the scion of the sea to lose memory. even in the heat of battle.
You said you were gonna try and do some questioning, right, Wood?
That I am. Unfortunately, I am not sure whether or not our foe is in any condition to be interrogated.
Well, when you do you mind if I'm there? I'm just curious to know more, you know?
This is fine.
Thank you.
Of course.
Just let me know when.
I'll also be there to help you. I have prior experience with making people talk.
I would be honored to have you at my side.
Interrogations before. Normally in the dream realm, but I know how scary they can be if I don't know if I want to put someone through that though, but I could try if people wanted.
You don't need to fret yourself if you're not up to it. We should be more than capable of it.
Understood.
How are you doing? And nods over towards Taelansta. You were not 12 feet tall when we met. Nobody has filled me in on what happened.
Drank a potion and I grew double my size, and now I'm your size.
That's fair. Do you have any idea if it's permanent, temporary? Do you know anything about it?
No. No, I do not.
Well then, you're going to have to get used to the different weather.
Weather?
People are going to ask you how the weather is up there. It gets annoying.
Mm.
Captain Ajax, your captainliness, should we force some sort of patrol just for the night?
Yes. We're going to have to split into different shifts. Between the many of us that are here, I think probably one every 2 hours should be fine. It gives everybody time to rest and still keeps us covered for the entire time. Who'd like to go first?
Oh, I will.
If no one else will, but...
Alright. We'll put Wood at first patrol. We'll put Callisto on second. Third, who would like it?
I'll take it.
Alright, third for you. Hey, Lansta, why don't you take the fourth?
Fine.
There we go. Enolai, Ganymede, you two will be with me inside of the tent keeping watch of everybody. We'll take shifts in there to make sure that our prisoner does not start any trouble.
Alright. Oh, I can't. Ooh.
Hello?
Okay.
Let me move.
Alright, first up is Wood Taiji. You get to make a perception roll.
Alright. Wood calls out to everyone as they're walking back to the tent. Worry not, everyone! Rest easy. My dauntless vision shall keep us safe in these trying times. I'm gonna roll one.
Thank you, Wood.
I like the very quiet. I'm gonna roll one.
I rolled a 14.
Alright. You sat by the fire alone for the 2 hours, and it's peaceful. This is one of few nights that you've had recently, due to everything that's been happening, that's been truly peaceful. You look up to the sky, and you see a shooting star that goes by.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a heroic wish! What should I wish for? Wood crosses his fingers, closes his eyes, and he's probably sitting in a meditating position as he's gazing up at the sky. I wish it were possible for Mother and Father to see what great hero I've become, and to get even greater. Then I can find a place in history's sagas, and the name Wood Taiji of the Taiji Empire will be known far and wide across the land. His sacred blade, Riptide. Oh, I can see it now. But until that day comes, and at this point Wood is rummaging through his jacket and pulls out his manuscript of justice, I will take solace in the tales I have written. And he just kind of starts to scribble around in one of the pages that he was writing on the last time he was jotting down ideas.
Mommy.
When you look away from the star, just before you do, you notice it twinkle a little bit. As if it heard you. And the rest of your watch goes by very quiet. A very meditative stillness surrounds you. Right, and after a while, Callisto steps out to relieve you.
I'm going to say that when Callisto comes out to get Wood, he's starting to nod off. And he's kind of just mumbling, just... Untold darkness under the depths of the ocean waves.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, what? I see you!
Sorry.
Hello, Callisto. Is my shift on the guard reached its conclusion?
Yeah, go in and get some rest. You deserve it.
Oh, of course. Thank you for relieving me of my position. I shall slumber in darkness now.
Sure you will. Darkness, yeah. Get some rest.
He trots off.
Ajax gives you a nod as you find your spot to rest. Wood. The apostle is still tied up in the corner, unconscious against the tent wall.
Wood eyes the apostle as he, lies down in a sleeping position.
Your turn.
Oh. Callisto's tired. He's, you can tell he's still kind of distraught, a little frustrated, but he's trying his best to stay positive and, take it as it goes and see it as a win rather than a loss. He's trying his best. Perception?
Yep.
Okay. 19 on the dice plus 5 is 24.
Alright. As you are sitting there, you're staring into the sparks of the fire, some memories of home, and the first time you discovered that you could manipulate fire and the likes. And you start to see dotting on the horizon. Little sparks of light that flash in and out of existence. Then you realize they're not that far away, actually. And up from the tall grass starts to rise little sparks of light, fluttering around you and finding their place next to you, as well as on the tent and around it all. A little dance of fireflies. Little suns that greet you.
And this is probably the first time he's ever seen them, right?
Yeah.
He's just You know, he doesn't say it out loud, but earlier he was thinking, you know, this world that he's never seen before. Thank you for the follow. Sorry. You know, he was thinking earlier, you know, this world's kind of ugly. You know, it's not as beautiful as he thought it was, but now he's seeing this again, and he's like, you know what? Maybe it just has its times, you know? Maybe there's times for it to be ugly and then other times for it to be beautiful, but it's hard for them to coexist, if that makes sense. So he's just kind of, you know, holding his hands out and letting little fireflies, like, dance around his paws and on his fingers. Just breathing and just relaxing and just taking advantage of this beautiful moment from a really ugly time.
And as quickly as they came, a small burst of wind rushes through and each light ceases to exist, disappearing.
He probably, like, whips his head almost as if to, like, get up and follow it or, like, chase after it, but he just kind of, like, shakes his head and is like, you know what? Not worth it. I had it while I had it. It was beautiful while it lasted. It's gone. He just continues to keep looking at the fire.
That puts us at Genevieve waking up.
She like walks out, kind of gets to hear, remembers that it's Callisto she's swapping off with, gets kind of sheepish and just sort of like very quietly.
Is my shift over?
Yeah, one second.
And she reaches into her pack and she pulls out a little bit of rock candy and she hands it to you.
I know it's not the morning yet, but it's lushed in tradition, you know?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And he takes it from you and gives you like a really small smile. And then he goes.
She gives you like a wide berth as she goes to the fire.
Callisto, once you get inside, see that Ganymede is awake and she kind of pats the ground for you to come sit. And kind of just puts a gentle arm on you. Rubs your back a little bit.
Just
comforting you.
Yeah.
Alright. Your turn, Genevieve. Make it count.
Alright, rolling perception. It's a 14 plus 3? Wait, that actually might be a plus 4. 18 is plus 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then that's actually an 18. Total.
Alright, Genevieve. For you, you actually start to hear shifting through the grass. You hear movement around you.
Who's there? Show yourself, please.
What was one movement becomes 3, 4, rustling all around you. You're not sure the direction, or the size, or anything, until, after a minute of the fear, a small little creature walks up to you through the grass, and you can see it poking its head up. Very small little bunny that comes over to check you out, because you are currently a disco ball.
Yeah.
To be clear, the fire is reflecting off of your crystal and lighting up a large chunk of this field due to the reflective nature of Wovrite. These rabbits seem to have found their way over to you, and 4 of them begin to nuzzle up next to you. finding a little place.
I'll sit with them, and after a little bit of just sitting with them, I'll sort of give one a gentle pat, and she really just kind of calms down. And I think she starts like healing a little bit, just a crack sort of smoothing over, and she just takes a deep breath in and out.
You guys just want someplace safe, don't you?
One
Don't
of-
worry. I won't
One of-
let anything hurt you.
One of them wakes up as you say that, and it looks up at you. It starts sniffing and then nods off again. A gentle repose.
She'll very gently like move them onto her lap and sit adjacent to the fire, so her body warms up to where she kind of becomes a space heater for the bunnies.
Hmm.
And she just seems very at peace. She just is breathing with these rabbits and just is very content with them.
And again, some time passes, and eventually you are relieved by Taylonsta.
Who's waking Taylonsta up?
Ajax.
Cool. Taylonsta just like gruntles to get up. And begrudgingly just starts moving over to the fire. If I can move it. There you go.
I just very like gently carry the rabbits and like move them off to the side, like by the side of the tent, and I just find them like a soft little bush or something to nestle them in.
Taylonsta, you ate earlier, so I'm going to ask that you don't disturb their rest, please.
He kind of growls again.
You can growl all you want. I'm serious about this. I will not forgive you if anything happens to those rabbits.
Why would I even touch them? Go to bed.
I don't. All right. Good night.
She scurries into the tent.
And a perception from Taylonsta.
18 plus what? 2. That is an unnatural 20.
You notice one large, heavy movement. Seconds.
1, 2.
You begin noticing large, heavy movements to the south of you. And you can faintly pick up the outline of what looks to be some sort of coyote or wolf, although it's on its own. But you don't know too much about wolves and coyotes, I think.
No.
But you at least know that they shouldn't be alone.
Yeah. Taylonce is not gonna approach it.
Right. It begins, you see it stick its head up above the grass. You can hear a gentle howl as it dips back in and rushes across this plain. And you hear the movement begin to approach where Genevieve placed the rabbits.
Taylonce is gonna get up and start moving towards that coyote wolf, dagger in hand.
It's probably about here. Let's roll a little initiative.
Oh boy.
Let's have a solo Taylonce fight.
Oh boy. That's a 21.
Alright. Have a little fun. Excuse me. Let's get some nice music in a second. Then Taylonsta is 21. 21.
21.
21.
You use this song every session. I like it, but we use it every fight.
Yeah, because it's our fight opener.
Okay.
Alright, Taylonsta, you're up first.
Okay, cool. Wait. Okay, cool. Deviant will not cooperate, and it's gonna... Cool. Okay. Work with me, please. Okay. Okay. Where were the bunnies?
The bunnies are... Here, I'll put Onyx there.
Yeah. I nestled them in a bush.
Taylor's is gonna use Blinding Shield right there.
What am I doing here, lovelies?
Huh?
Danny? You're not
Is
supposed
that
to be here.
Danny Sexbang and DoGsCast?
Danny's here. He's finally here. He did it.
Rooting for Daylon's the... No wait, Danny's the coyote.
Danny is Sky Hill Run with the Hunted.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Taylor's gonna use Blinding Shield.
Okay. Let me pull that up in a second. I can double
That's a
check.
boss guy. It's a anything. It's you or anything in 30 feet.
Yeah.
That's 20,
Yeah.
and that's a bonus. So, Taylor's gonna whip walk over to the coyote and take a slash towards it. Which is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Nice and easy.
Hell yeah. And that's 7 damage.
Yeah, you see as this coyote is about to start leaping, and when it makes its first pounce out, you just stab it directly in the stomach and twist, and it lets out a little whimper and immediately drops.
Idiot. Talon's just looking at it like it should, like, they should, like, start eating at it. But then they don't. They just go back. And glances at the bunnies, but goes back to the fire.
Okay. Sorry, my mic just started to get weird. My headphones crackled for a second. I got confused.
It was
Okay.
me.
The sun begins to rise. You see as the bunnies scamper away off for their morning activities. The The fire is but embers. Or ashes, one might say. And everybody comes out of the tent at once.
Oh. Yeah?
No. As people start filtering out of the tent, Ajax is probably the first one out who sees the dead coyote and looks back at you. The suns come out. That's very important. There are 2 suns. Plural.
2 of them. 2 Mimir.
The suns rise. Thank you, Nick. Ajax kind of looks at the coyote and then looks back at you and gives you a nod of approval.
Tailonster rolls their eyes.
You going to warm up at any point? Or are you just going to be a grump this whole time?
I'm not a grump.
On the contrary, you're so grumpy they should change your name to Danny Avedon or Aaron Hansen.
No, Danny Avedon is not so grump.
They should change your name to Aaron Hansen then.
What the fuck does that mean?
You'll find out when you're older. Alright, there was our real world insert for today's session. Nobody else.
Okay.
And then Ajax kind of takes the body and stows it somewhere away. So that not everybody sees it and freaks out.
Alright, Ajax, what's the plan for today?
Well, today we'll be going up to the coterie. It's just a short walk from here, but just be mindful they don't usually let visitors stay with them, so it might take a little convincing.
Right.
But they're usually very open to helping as long as we don't put them in any danger.
Alright.
I did want to add, just for posterity's sake, Jem once again wakes up with like a shudder and a start and like is panting a little before regaining her composure and just sort of walking away.
Once everybody is all set, it's time to move to the coterie.
I've been waiting a month for this.
Welcome to the Ndar Plains coterie. Let me open my library so I can get everybody's names. Right. Who's at the front?
There's
So-
so many.
There are a
so
lot.
many.
All
there-
of these Skittles.
All these Skittles.
We should have named this episode All These Skittles.
Skittles!
As your very large party makes their approach and enters into the... Not really a gate, but you can tell that it's where you're supposed to enter from. Is the front of the clearing. There are 2 Tridrons standing guard, and one of them... And then there is a third who is standing between them. Kind of having a conversation, and then looks over to you. Is that you, Ajax? Don't tell me you've brought us more trouble. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I bring refugees from trouble. Well, do have a good relationship, so we'll hear you out for now. But your people stay outside. Bring your core members. We'll have a conversation. Sounds good to me. Nice to see you again, Christina. You too. Core members being y'all.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can you describe what this looks like?
Alright, yes. I'll describe that now. On your approach, you notice that these are pods. These are giant seed pods. Decorated with intricate designs all over them. Painted each one uniquely. Some seeming to have a sort of meaning to them. Others more abstract and harder to discern. These are pogs.
Pog.
You are welcomed, at least the few of you, into the coterie.
Can't move.
You should all have control. Yes, you do not.
No.
There
Made
we
sure to
go.
do this. I don't know why it reset.
Oh, Callisto's just like moving about the clearing, looking at in awe of everything. Wee, wee.
Anali and Ganymede stay behind with everybody and kind of keep watch of them to make sure nothing bad shows up out of nowhere.
I feel like Genevieve tries to stay behind, and then Ganymede just gives her a look like, go.
Yeah.
And she, like, scoots along highly uncomfortable. It's just like, ah, shit.
As you walk through,
I can't move Genevieve. I think. Oh, no, wait, no, I
No, you
can.
can.
I was on the art. I'm sorry. I drew a line over that poor Tridron's face. I'm sorry.
Alright, thank you. As you pass by the center, you notice there's this giant well. It's not like one you've ever seen before. There is a bright light radiating from it where there should be water. It's just a pool of light and magic, unfiltered and unrestrained, staying gently within the confines of the well.
What mystic contraption doth my eyes see before me? This is no mere well.
Give me 2 seconds to pull up the name of it so I don't forget. Okay. And this little friend who is chilling right here.
He's not in charge of it. It's the
He's
one in the...
Not in charge of it, but he's just standing in front of it. Kind of leaning against it. It's called the Tarakas. Hi, it's nice to meet
Tara
you.
what?
Tarakas. Alright.
The Taraka. That this one isn't plural.
What does it do?
Oh, you want to know what we use it for? I use it to summon scary monsters.
She, like, jumps back
Is that true?
behind Callisto, just like,
A comedian.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, I summon the scariest monsters. One day, I made a giant octopus, but it had 2 legs and 2 arms, and it shot fire from its eyes.
That sounds amazing! I must see this with my own eyes! That is. Summon forth your beasts!
And the Tridron standing at the other edge says, "That's enough, Janus. We don't use this to summon monsters. My name is Demos. This is a terracotta, but we use it to communicate with each other.
Oh, like that communication portal back in the village.
Yes.
All right.
We shared a little bit of how to use our magic with them, but we use this to communicate with our other coteries. It can talk from across all of Velstrana. It's nice to meet you all.
Wood does a short little waist bow.
Callisto's
Hands
like
at his side.
looking in like almost at an uncomfortable angle. Like as if it looks like he could fall in at any second.
Callisto does. He's gone. Callisto is gone.
Goodbye, Callisto.
He doesn't fall in, but he looks pretty close to it.
As if you touch it.
If you touch it, nothing bad will happen. Your finger will just pass through it. You won't be hurt.
Okay. I mean, I won't touch it. I guess I was just curious because I know there was something about teleporting magic or something like that. And I guess I was curious. Sorry for asking.
No need to be sorry. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. You don't typically get visitors, but it's nice to meet you.
It's nice.
I am Demos. I'm the Welkta of the Nadar Coterie. That means I run the communications, and I communicate with the other coteries.
What do you talk about? And Callisto's like, you can tell he's trying not to put his little paw in the well.
Well, we typically give each other updates about what's going on in each coterie. We try and plan out accordingly for the future of our coteries and make sure that everybody is safe between all of them.
Callisto's just like in awe of the magic well.
It's the magic conch, put in a well. So, what brings you all here? They're gonna step over here. Atlas, not Atlas. Oh my god.
Atlas!
Bro.
You just skipped back like 3 years, bro.
I skipped ahead like 300 years. Ajax is deep in conversation with this Pteridron over here, as well as Christina. And they seem to be having a serious conversation. But you have a conversation with Demos.
We were traveling and we stopped in a car? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we stopped in a car, but it was attacked by these cultists and they burned it down to the ground. We're here with the refugees now, asking for help.
I'm sure that our Mekta will help figure this out. You said you had issues with cultists? Do you have any description of them? Any information?
Scary?
Von Goozler?
I believe one of them exists within our number. Certainly none that have penetrated walls, but we have a cultist amongst us. Taken hostage, of course.
They seem to know a lot about us in particular.
we've had strange dealings with... They're very eccentric people.
Yeah.
Especially down at Mount Marak. They've had some issues in the past few years with some people claiming not to worship a Gungoozler, but someone named Abaddon?
In Callisto's heard that name before, right? Abaddon, right?
Yes.
Has Jem heard that before? Because
No.
she was close with Raz. Okay.
You definitely did not hear the name Abaddon.
Okay.
But Callisto has because that was recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those developments are more recent.
Alright. Abaddon, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you have any information?
No. But, I might know someone who does. He's not with us now, but friend of mine. I don't know if you'd ever get a chance to meet him, but he might know something.
Well, if at any point you head to any of the coteries with your friend, be sure to have them connect you with us. We can try and piece some more information together.
Yeah. Sure.
It's been a problem, as I said, in the recent years, but
There's also...
nothing too violent, more them showing up and making proclamations and then leaving.
I also have another friend who happens to be a Teridran, so I'm sure we'll be seeing other coteries as well.
Oh, who's your friend?
His name's Torleth.
And Demos's face kind of like... Demos's jaw drops at the mention of Torleth.
And Callisto, like, immediately is like, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
You haven't heard about Torleth in years. How is he?
He's good. And he, like, nervously is, like, looking back at Taylonsta, Wood, and Gem, and, like, back at, Demos, like, I made a mistake. I'm in danger.
Drugs. She doesn't know what's been going on. She barely knew Torleth because Xavier scared her.
Torleth left the Mount Marak coterie about 10 years ago.
Did he?
Yes. There was some big mission about the gods. I assume you're part of that if you know him. Not entirely sure what it is, as I've only heard the secondhand discussions about it.
So have I.
Yeah, Jem just chimes in like, yeah, same here. Same boat.
Same boat. Wow. Going.
But
She just kind of like chuckles and she's like, I thought it would lighten the...
but yeah, Torleth is good. I didn't know you knew him.
Well, I hope he's been practicing his studies still.
Maybe.
They were always very important to him. And I'm just happy to hear that he's alive.
Yeah. He's alive, yeah. I'm sorry. But yeah, we know him and his friends and yeah. So if we ever go to the Mount Marak one or any of them with him, I'm sure we'll bring it up.
And you also for sure have to meet Torleth's cousin. I'm sure he'd love to hear that
Torleth's
he's doing well.
cousin.
Yes. He's just over that way.
He has family here?
Yeah. And points over to a hut that is filled with spikes coming from the top. there is spears and shit bursting from the top of this hut. You really can't miss it.
That one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this person your armorer?
Yes.
Ah,
Ramus.
wonderful. I am in need of a faithful blade.
I'm assuming we make our way over there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me move. Let me move.
It's yours, my friend.
It's yours, my friend!
Yo, it's my.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the pool. I don't want to be in the pool. I do not
You-
climb in the pool.
Do you maybe want to show off all the work that has been shown so
Yes.
far? All the characters?
Yes. This is Demos,
Demos is cute.
Christina, Janus, and Ramus.
Ramus.
As you approach the hut, who's gonna try and enter first? It's like an open kind of thing.
I guess I
Probably
will.
would. Yeah.
Roll a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. This can't be good. Oh. Hello?
Hello? I didn't hear what it was.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay. As you walk up to it, your leg catches on a little wire, and you look down and you see that you have just broken a tripwire. And you look up, and there is a Tridron staring at you with oh shit face. As a spear, a small spear, launches off a small mechanism on the wall and kind of nicks you in the shoulder, dealing 3 points of damage to you, and goes careening off. Are you okay?
I come to ask about your crafts, but perhaps I was mistaken.
Look. I'm really sorry that happened, but that wasn't meant for you.
You're this town's armorer, and you've set traps in your own establishment? Who are you trying to drive out? Your customers?
No. Look. I got this little thing going on with Janus. He tries to come in here and he tries to steal stuff from me, and
I've changed my mind.
Dude, no. I love new customers.
What is walking?
Wait, no, please come back. And he kind of covers his mouth like shouldn't have done that.
What do you think you're doing with that voice?
And I can't put my finger on it, but it's a little scary.
What's scary? What do you mean? What's scaring you?
Nothing. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Why does everybody think I'm scary?
It's not that you're scary. You just reminded me of someone who is scary,
And she just like curls up into a ball on the ground.
Tough crowd. I think we got off on the wrong foot. My name's Ramus. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Callisto.
Shakes your hand. That's what you guys do, right?
What?
The little handshake?
Yeah, sometimes.
Awesome. I got that one. So, what brings you here?
Deimos does.
Oh, Demos. Yeah. What they say? What they say about me? Anything?
Callisto's like sweating a little bit. We know some family of yours. We just had an incident back in a car. With some cultists.
And Ramus kind of squints his eyes and he's connecting the dots. Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about.
We know your cousin?
Let's see, which one? Moxie? Do you know Moxie? I haven't heard from Moxie in years. Since she got banished, but that's another story. That's not for you guys to worry about.
Callisto's
let's see.
wide-eyed.
Ares. Is it Ares? Tell me it's Ares.
No.
No?
No.
Don't say it.
It can't.
Say it. Don't say it.
You know, Toughlin? No?
Are we gonna say it? Why are we
It's
doing
Tora left. Tora.
Oh! Oh, little Tora! God, it's been ages since I saw Tora.
But yeah, well,
He doesn't write to me. Not that anybody writes, because we don't write, but he also doesn't know how to read or write.
I thought that, yeah. Torleth is a good friend of mine.
That's good to hear. It's been a long time since I heard that he had friends.
He does. He does. Seems like not a lot of people know what actually happened to him, but, he's doing well. He's doing well.
Yeah,
And,
all I heard was some weird guy showed up in an armor and said that he's going to be a great being, and they kind of just gave him away.
yeah. Callisto, like, grimaces a little bit.
Gosh, that sounds awfully familiar.
Happened to you too? Is this like a recurring theme?
It's
No.
very recurring.
Not for all of us,
Unfortunately,
but
so something like that.
Most of us.
Why?
you tell me.
I wish I knew.
No, I literally cannot tell you. I know nothing. You're the ones who showed up at my house.
Either way, we're here because some cultists of the, in air quotes, Gone Goozler, attacked, a car and burnt the village down, and, Deimos said that there was possibly other attacks like this on other coteries.
Oh yeah, there was an attack on Mount Maroc. Well, you can't really call it an attack because it wasn't really much of an attack. It was more of a proclamation of, well, from what I heard from Toughlin, these cultists came in. There were like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them. Had some funky little masks, and they came in and they said, "Here we proclaim the word of the disciple. Your death shall come." Or some shit like that.
Right.
I really don't know that much. I think it was disciple.
Okay. And,
Probably wasn't.
there's a couple of names that have been thrown around. There's the Disciple, there's the Gone Goozler, there's Abaddon, that's kind of it, but still, that's all you know?
Yeah, that's all I know.
Right.
Now, let's get down to business.
What business?
I've got spears, swords, daggers. It's yours, my friend. If only you can barter.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have rock candy, but I also don't really have any interest in weapons, so
You have candy?
I have rock candy.
I would like some.
I break off a big chunk and hand it to him.
He kind of looks at it for a second and then looks back at you like, this isn't candy. And then eats it anyway.
It's rock candy. It is candy.
Kind of holds his mouth for a second and gives a little pull. There's a tooth.
Oh.
There's a bit of a tooth. Now, see, that was my favorite tooth.
Anything I can do to repay you? I didn't know that would happen.
You
I
have
can't
a favorite
candy
tooth,
all the time.
too?
I'm so sorry.
I do have a favorite tooth.
Give me your teeth.
I was gonna put this back in. I mean,
You're no
if
fun.
if you want it, I'll barter. What do you got?
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to break your teeth.
Look, don't worry. I break my teeth all the time. I don't have good dental hygiene.
I broke your tooth. I'm so sorry. I feel awful.
My favorite tooth is my left canine. I don't...
You want to trade?
No.
I give you one of my teeth if you like. They grow back.
No, I don't want your tooth. I want to talk to this big, 12-foot tall. What are you?
Did you find?
What? Speak up, I didn't hear you.
Why don't you find out? And Taylonsta crouches down to his height.
Well, that's why I asked you. You all seem to be very bad at understanding conversations. Like, I just asked you what you were, and you say, why don't you find out? Like, you didn't give me any context clues. So do you want to trade this tooth for anything, or what?
Taylonsta doesn't have anything, so Taylonsta's just gonna be like, no. No.
Alright. And just pops it back in. And then puts a finger over it, and there's a small light, and then cracks his jaw a little bit. Oh, that's better. So you don't have anything.
Effect, an actual jaw cracking.
You come here with nothing. If
I
only you had the barter to give me.
I don't have any interest in any weapons. I'm all set, but our friend Wood, who you scared off, might.
Consider my interest elsewhere. And the 3 points of damage I took.
Consider this. I'm the only place to get weapons over here. So check back later if you're interested. It'll be yours, my friend.
I don't really have a need for weapons. I don't really like fighting, but I punch things.
Oh.
Only thing I could think of is maybe a walking stick, but that's not really a weapon.
Typically, we don't fight a lot of things. But, I sure like to hit stuff. And he's got, like, a really big grin at that.
Don't hit me, I'm sorry.
Why does everybody think I'm gonna hit them?
Feel all scary like.
You're not scary.
You accidentally hit one person with a spear, and then everybody profiles you for that.
No, you're not scary. You actually seem familiar. I can't, like, quite place it.
I get that a lot.
So
Well, bye.
Do you guys not take money?
Oh, no, I don't, well, I'm not supposed to take money, but, I like it. I like money. I will take money. That shit, shiny.
okay, now you really remind me of someone.
I don't have any use for it, but, it's very pretty. Also, I can melt it down and turn it into weapons, which is nice.
If you don't take money, then what do you normally barter for?
Goods. Service. Art.
So you're saying that you could take gold and melt it down into a gold weapon?
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Hmm.
I've never done it before, but I know I can do it.
You can hear Wood kind of mumbling to himself, and he's rummaging around through his pockets, but he's not looking at anyone right now.
Here, why don't you toss me
Oh,
one?
Just one?
Just one.
Tosses you
Catches it
a single.
and closes his hand, and steam starts to emanate from his hand. And opens it, and there is a liquid gold just sitting in his hand.
Ooh. What can you do with that?
Well, give me an hour, and I can turn it into anything.
What about a dagger?
I just need a bit more.
How much?
Give me 1 second to pour this in something. And gets a little cup and pours it in. How about 100?
100?
No, that's too much. Let me take a look at my molds.
My molds.
Pulls out a bunch. How's this look? And it's like about 8 inches long.
How much would that be?
Do you want it good? Or do you want it okay?
Good.
I'd say 20.
20, that's it?
Yeah. Enough to fill it up.
And
a little spare change for me.
Callisto will do it. Callisto's in charge of the money, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Alright.
Ganymede!
Give me a couple hours. Come back, and it'll be all set.
Alright.
It'll be yours, my friend.
Bro, I'm getting a gold dagger. Can y'all leave me alone? It's mine, my friend. As long as I have enough gold pieces and Jer is spilling water all over themselves.
I'm gonna walk up to Wood.
What the fuck?
And Callisto gives him the money and he's just kind of
Where
bouncing
is
away
this
happily.
leaking from? Bitch. It only leaks on me.
What is it, Genevieve?
Are you doing alright? You seem kind of off.
I'm just agitated, and that's it. To think I wanted to get weapons from someone.
Are you upset that he hurt you?
It's fine. And Wood's going to walk over to him. Just out of curiosity, I do have there was some kind of like dusty powder that I got from one of the cultists, correct?
Yes.
It was like a golden powder, something along the lines of that, correct? I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right. Wood's rummaging through his jacket, and he plops the little. It's like a pouch, right?
Yeah.
The pouch directly alongside him. Look, maybe we got off to a poor start. You seem skilled in your craft. Well, I'm willing to bet that you'd be able to do something like this.
He takes the pouch and kind of rubs his fingers in it for a second. Do you even know what you have here?
Not precisely, but you are the smith here. Please feel free to elaborate.
He puts the pouch down, and he grabs just one of the spears, and dips 2 fingers in the pouch, and rubs it across the tip of the spear, and it starts sparking with electricity. This is spark powder.
Spark powder? I've never heard of that before.
Well, you typically don't find it outside of the Kenai Pass. Or the lightning fields, but there's no way you've been to the lightning fields, kid.
No, I retrieved this off the fallen. Are you telling me that I can imbue my weapon with the power of electricity?
Yeah. It doesn't last too long. It usually lasts like a minute for a small pinch. And it looks like you got about 20 of them here. It
Hold
should
a
last you a
moment.
little bit of time, but this is an impressive find.
I think this is what they were using to start the fires.
This doesn't
What?
start fires. This
Oh.
just electrifies a weapon.
By my bolt of brilliance! And Wood fucking finangles with his sheath riptide for a moment. Mayhaps I can combine my sacred blade and forge it with the power of this electrifying dust and create Riptide 2!
Electric Boogaloo!
Let me get one thing clear. You want to reforge your blade with the powder?
Yes, consider the possibilities!
I've never considered something like that, but that seems doable.
To imbue a weapon with nearly 20 times its power!
Well, I wouldn't say 20 times its power, but I'd say a good chunk more. If you're comfortable leaving this Riptide with me for a little bit, I can see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll leave my... You can see he's kind of like reaching out to grab it and retracting. I'll leave my trusted ally with you.
I won't need it for more than a day or two. I've got a quick turnaround on my commissions.
I understand. I've another weapon with me, but to increase Riptide's power to an untold tier, to combine my gray waves with this electrical surge. What manner of special techniques and ultimate power can I unlock?
We'll just have to see together. I like you.
Lightning.
I shall put my faith in you. And should your craftsmanship prove worthy, I'll look aside the fact that you set up a trap upon our initial meeting.
Look, as I explained, that trap wasn't for you. That was Janus.
Janus.
You like- Yes. Little
No.
pipsqueak over there. He likes to come in and take my stuff.
Oh, is that the one who scared Jem?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, they're also kind of scary.
Janus is also my friend, but we have this little thing going on. Janus takes stuff from me, I take stuff from Janus, you know. It's like a battle. It's like a prank war. Ah!
So your solution to this issue was to impale him with a spear. Am I understanding this?
Kind of like puts his finger in his mouth and looks you in the eye. Yes. Yes, it was.
Right then.
It's a very different brand of comedy from what you're
You do
used to, I'm
All
sure.
your friends?
No, just Janus.
Okay.
The bastard.
That's
I will get him one day.
While my doubt increases of your characterization, my faith in your work remains the same.
Both of your equipment should be done by the end of tomorrow. Which I assume you'll be sticking around for a little bit.
Yeah, I think we'll be here for at least a couple days.
It's good to hear.
We have some other business to attend to, but I don't know about the villagers.
Is there anything else in specific you're looking for?
No,
There's plenty to see here.
thank you.
Never mind. The thought left my brain. Actually, I don't really have a brain. The thought left my consciousness.
You have thought?
You
I-
think?
You think?
You think?
Yeah, I know it's weird because I don't have a brain, but I am capable of intelligent thought.
Fair enough.
Actually, do you know anyone around here who works in Gemstone?
Not particularly. I have a little bit of experience.
Interested in anything? I've just kind of started making a habit of donating. I'm, if you haven't noticed, I'm made of orvite, and I know it's a rare material, so I've sort of just kind of started donating my extra.
And she just kind of gestures at the ponytail.
Kind of squints in confusion. I mean... Let me see.
She'll break a little bit off the end.
I've been growing again, so this is essentially like a haircut for me.
And it...
Every time I get a bit taller, my hair grows, and it's gonna become inconvenient if I'm not smart about it.
kind of wiggles it, and it wiggles around, pulls it taut, kind of plucks at it. Why don't you head down to... Find the word. The Cathan. They're just down there. They might be able to do something with this. Kind of weaves it back and hands it back to you. I don't know what I can do with it, but...
I don't have any use for it, and if I let it get too long, then I won't really be able to do my acrobatic maneuvers as well as I normally do. Kind of have it at the ideal length at the moment, so thank you for the advice.
Yeah, take care.
Sorry I called you scary.
And gives like a half smile. If you need anything, feel free to come back.
Thank you.
I'll be here.
Alright. Where are we going?
Done.
Nikki. Purple one.
Yeah.
Purple.
Callisto just says, thank you for your information before leaving.
Oh, they also look familiar.
Like who?
Really?
Like a mix of two individuals that I feel like were referenced earlier.
I didn't even mean to do that. It's not supposed to be Danny. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's really not.
But is it
It's,
Aaron's hair stripe?
I didn't even. Oh my fucking god.
Like that?
Well,
Crazy?
once again, Jasper has created Danny Abaddon.
No, I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry.
This-
Hands in.
This wasn't even supposed to be a guy.
Sorry.
Ah!
The game Garu.
Danielle.
They weren't supposed to be white either, alright? I'm sorry!
I'm sorry, Jasper. I didn't know.
What is wrong with me? I have one track brain and it's Lee Daniel Abaddon. I fucking hate it! Ah! God!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I thought it was intentional.
No. No, I didn't even put that together till you said it! Ah!
Love me, Jasper. I'm sorry.
I need a moment. Continue.
Recovering.
Recovering, don't text!
Recovering, don't text.
You do that like edgy anime profile picture of like the dude with the blood on his face.
you head down to the Kithan, and you see that at the top of this hut, there are like a bunch of pipes, and whenever a small little gust of wind comes through, a little song plays. But you enter around the front, and you see a friendly Teridran working away at small violin. Hello there. How are you?
Are you Kathan?
I am the Kithan. My name's Ventress.
Hi there. My name is Genevieve Amberstone. I was sent this way by...
Lynn.exe has stopped working.
Ramus?
Ramus, thank you. I'm sorry, there's a lot of names
Yeah.
getting dropped on us. And I also don't know how to spell them, so I'm hesitant to take notes.
I was sent here by Ramus.
And I like hand her the Wervite hair.
I guess you could call this a donation?
What's it gonna do? Is this gonna shock me?
No, it's mine!
And I like pull at my hair.
I'm...
Was that-
Thank you for the subscription. Miyagi83. You don't have to say the numbers. Thank you for the 7-month subscription.
It's Wervite. I'm made of Wervite. It shouldn't shock you.
And Ventress takes it, kind of feels it out, plucks it. I need more. I have an idea, but I need more.
I just kind of hold out the ponytail.
Take what you need, I guess.
And Ventress starts plucking bits out.
Ow. Maybe just do it, like, all at once.
I have to be very precise. I'm just gonna need you to hold on a second. Starts plucking them, and here, why don't you just sit right here for a second? And starts working these into the violin, as the strings.
This is a very quiet ows and winces. She has this look on her face like, I regret this immensely.
And then, takes a nice big snip and forms it into the bow. Looks it over. And rolls a d20 to see how it works. With advantage, obviously. Oh, other than 11 on the die. Plus, like 7, so 18. For instrument making. And, it works! Decent enough. Check out the crystal hair violin. And just plays out a violin version of the Steven Universe theme out of character.
I hate it here. I'm quitting.
This is probably one of my nicest works in the last moon. Thank you very much for your donation.
You're welcome. I have to, keep on top of that.
I'll let you know if I ever need more, and I'll get in touch with you. I very much
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Are any of you interested in instruments?
No.
Genevieve has an instrument proficiency. Did I write it down?
Oh, actually, I have something relevant to this.
I never wrote down Gem's instrument proficiency, I don't think.
Wood digs around in his pockets for a moment and pulls out a small, like, wooden ocarina.
One sec, I'm gonna make a roll real quick to see what kind of instrument Gem knows how to play.
Behold! The Siren's Call.
Yeah? The Siren's Call?
Yes.
I see you have a bit of an ocean theme. I like that. That's very interesting.
Wood gives a glare like, what's that supposed to mean? But
No.
continues monologuing.
I love the ocean theme. It fits you.
Okay. 1 sec, I gotta roll a d10 to see what kind of weapon Gem what kind of instrument Gem knows.
It is one of my most sacred, most treasured relics, capable of turning the tides to my whim.
1, 2, 3.
Mayhaps you can craft it,
I actually
enhance its special effects.
I'm sure I can take a look at it and see if there's anything I can do to improve its sound. Why don't you give me a little play?
But of course, listen closely. I shall play you a tune from my youth. Do I have to make a performance roll?
Yeah. Give us a
Okay.
little. Yeah, give us a little performance roll.
Okay. Well,
As-
thankfully, this is performance's charisma, and I have proficiency in that. Hell yeah! Finally!
Wood can finally do something.
I'm sorry, a lot of rolls we've been making this session have been wisdom or intelligence based, and I don't have anything particularly strong in that. So I have a +7 on this roll.
Hell yeah.
Also, I ended up landing on Liar.
Hmm.
That is a 26.
Yeah, you play a beautiful song on your ocarina. But to Ventress, she looks very impressed, but also a little worried. Okay, so you are very good. Your ocarina, it could use a little adjusting. Do you recall who crafted this for you?
This was a gift from my mother.
Well, I'll take the utmost care if you'd like me to improve the sound.
She would love that.
Right. And I'll
What
take
kinda-
care of it for free.
Wood brings it to his chest and holds it close to his heart. Dearest Liz Taiji, I hope your alchemical works can bless me in my travels. And hands it off to her.
I'm sure your mother will be proud. And you've given me your song, and I will give you this. And then starts gently carving and cleaning some of the imperfections. How long have you been playing?
It's a bit of a talent I picked up in my youth. Back when I was something of a hero for hire in town, I'd love to play songs to pass the time. My father, captain of a siege vessel, was always one for shanties, and I picked up some of his tunes from time to time.
Well, I'm sure if you'd love to share any of those with our... As I pull up the name again. Laturvans, I'm sure they'd love to document any of your songs.
Yes, that sounds phenomenal! A heroic anthem, a triumphant tune when the Taiji Empire rises to the occasion!
I'm sure that you and Yulian will get along swimmingly. Chuckles.
This analogy is lost on me. Nonetheless, I shall carry this tune with all of your people.
Come back soon. I'll have somebody let you know when your ocarina is ready.
Thank you so much.
Where are we heading off to?
Actually, I'm very out of practice, but I was wondering if you had any lyres. Or, not lyres, lutes here?
I do.
And if I attempted to try it?
Of course. Just don't break it.
I don't think I'll break it.
And it hands you one for you to try. It's a nice,
mahogany.
No, it's not mahogany.
I just like saying the word mahogany.
Mahogany.
God, I don't even know what the wood would be, but yeah, it's a nice soft wood. Oh, hello?
Got a 12 plus
100 bits because Tyler made me smile.
No.
Oh, shucks,
3
thanks.
plus
Gotta spin
12
the wheel.
plus 5 is 17 total.
To play a nice little ditty.
It's circus reminiscent because that's what she was taught.
Yeah. All right, wheel, 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 wheel. Scroll time. Okay.
God, we get scroll time a lot.
Yeah, I'll probably re-roll that actually, just because we frequently get scroll time.
Can I get an hour?
Oh, all right.
Ow, ow.
Wheel, 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 wheel. This is so stupid.
Is it scroll time again?
We can't do that!
The
Wait, what was
Googler.
it?
Okay.
No! We can't!
See that? See that?
Go on, what?
See that? The audience can't see it, but I'm holding it, and I'm gonna open up I have a little pocket on my chest. I'm gonna open it up. I don't actually have it, but pretend. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Fear.
Hate it here. I had to
Here.
open my fat ass mouth.
Yeah, this one's on you.
Yeah.
This one's on me. I take this one.
I was gonna give you a nice little scroll of literature from the Liturvans, but
Literature.
no. Now
Are
you get
sure
danger.
We can still have that?
Yes.
All right.
Kill me. I'm sorry. Have the Skongoozler specifically target Genevieve and just fucking kill her.
As you are passing your way to the Turvans, they're over here. You notice that Ajax, who you are to assume is the Mekta, and Christina are now over in the front addressing everybody. And Ajax kind of just smiles and waves at you and gives you guys a thumbs up.
Wood gets the biggest smile on his face as he turns back down. Did you see that? He gave me a thumbs up. That means I'm becoming a real adventuring hero.
Talon, just got stuck between grids for a second.
So how do you know when you're a true adventuring hero?
When other true adventuring heroes look upon you with respect, of course. I mean, there are a few other things that really help you secure your place as a hero of legend. Cool theme, a dramatic backstory, a legendary weapon. And I'm in the process of getting all of them.
You want
Be a
short
hero, huh?
backstory?
Love to hear it.
Would.
Hmm?
You think we could talk later about being a hero?
But of course! I can point you in the direction of my heroic manual. Mayhaps that will answer your question.
And, you just hear did somebody say manuscript? And you hear the shuffling and the falling of multiple scrolls as this Charidran steps out. Hi, hello, my name's Horace, it's nice to meet you all. Manuscript. Tell me.
Yes, of course. My
I see.
dark grimoire. The manual of divine justice.
And before we go into it, I just want to give it, an overview of what this hut looks like. The outside of this one is lined with cubbies that all have scrolls and, like, hand-bound books covering the outside of it, and there's, like, obviously a little rain shield, keep the rain from getting to them. But it looks to be a little bit of a quote-unquote book exchange. And Horace steps out. It's very nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure.
You say
to
dark
be
grimoire? I'm very
Yes.
interested in that.
My fell grimoire contains over 50 different special techniques, and nearly 100, and counting at that.
Nearly 100 techniques?
Yes. I could name them for you if you want, but I fear we'd be here for a while. Even more so in the event that I have to demonstrate. But to unleash my power here and now? Inconceivable.
I can conceive it. I can certainly conceive that. Can I take a look?
Well...
Grabby hands towards you.
Hey, come on! Look, there's a time and place for everything, and... Look, there are preparations I must make in order for me to use any of the special techniques and sacred attacks from the Dark War, my manuscript of divine justice.
I just want to read.
Wood is sweating profusely. It is for my eyes. Come on, Wood, get back in character.
I can
You
respect
can't look
that.
at it because Wood already said he was going to use it to train me, so you can't. I'm sorry.
I mean, if I'm not allowed to look, I can respect that.
No, it's fine. Just be careful with it, alright?
And they take it and walk back and pull out a scroll and starts, like, taking spark notes, essentially.
I give Wood an apologetic look.
And the other Charidran inside of here walks over. Hi, I'm quite sorry for Horace's overenthusiasm. My name's
Quite
Julian.
honestly, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And quite honestly, I'm glad that someone's taking interest in my hero. I just hope that I don't have to break anything down. There's a lot of backstory in there that's in need of revising, and a few special techniques that I still want to put the finishing touches on.
Well, I'm sure whatever you've written is perfect at this point. You seem very upstanding.
Wood turns back to face the party, and he's got that big smile on his face again.
Give him a thumbs up.
But of course! I've poured my very life essence into this project. The tale of Wood Taiji will be known throughout the...
Well, if we're documenting it, then it'll be known at least through the Charidran coteries. You can be sure of that.
Let the coterie sing the praise. Ocean's black pearl, the seafaring swordsman, the Taiji Empire's true blade.
You are quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Wood starts to pull his scarf up over him. It's something of a hobby of mine.
Well, if you're ever looking to tell stories, or read them, and kind of just shows walls stacked with stories, this is the place. I also manage the songs and the music.
Ah, so you are whom they were to.
Ventress, I'm assuming? If you've heard about
Yes.
music, then I'm assuming it's Ventress.
Yes, yes. I'm something of a novice sea shanty enthusiast. I
I
can.
don't have many of those, but I'd love to hear them.
I will make due time to introduce you to fine, cultured art of the shipman's song.
You'd make
can-
a wonderful Toridran.
I shall consider myself an honorary Toridran whilst my stay here.
Very interesting. I really like everything you have going on.
Thanks. He's embarrassed.
Is there anything I can do for all of you?
Do you have all kinds of stories from other coteries, correct?
Yes, of course.
Any... Well, we had a recent development with, back in a car with some cultists. Have you heard anything from other coteries about that? A Gongoozler?
Don't have any history on the Gongoozler here. The person who would know the most is Demos. And assuming you've already talked to Demos,
Yes, I was just curious.
then there might not be much we can tell you.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
That's all.
Atlas kind of...
Atlas again!
Atlas!
Atlas.
Yeah?
Ah.
Ajax.
Ajax! Ajax kind of...
Like a water bottle.
Yeah.
and looks back at you all and motions you to come over. I see you have to go. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you.
I'd love to hear more from you, Wood Taiji.
Yes, yes, that is my name. Remember it well, for I will earn my place in history's saga, and all shall remember it for eons to come.
Has a big smile. Love Wood Taiji.
Sand
Wood Taishi, my beloved.
Wood Taiji, my beloved. And the Mekta, Naruto, turns to you. Hello. I trust you've all had a good chance to explore the coterie. We just finished our discussion with Ajax and the rest of the citizens of Ikar, and we've come to an agreement that they will stay with us for the next 2 moons. After that, once their village is clear, we'll send a small group and help them rebuild and get set back up.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your generosity.
Of course, we all live together. old saying. Now, have you found yourselves welcomed and entertained in your visit so far?
Yes, of course. Beautiful here.
Thank you. We pride ourselves in beauty.
We do have other matters to attend to soon, but he kind of like trails off. I don't know what Ajax's plan is.
Ajax is going to be helping the refugees to settle in for their stay. And then once he has finished guiding you on your little trek, we'll return and help us finish up preparations and get everything ready that we need. What was I going to say? Oh. Are you planning to stay for the festivities?
What festivities?
We're planning a ceremony to recognize our friendship and to celebrate each other and the survival of Ikar to come.
Oh, well, I guess he kind of looks at everyone. I guess we have to be there, right?
We have to.
Of course we have to, Taylonsta.
Oh, fine.
It's surely not
I feel
something to
like-
be missed.
I've never been to a ceremony before of any kind. Unless you count a birthday, but it's been a while.
The only ceremony I've been to is Hellman, and I'd love to see how it plays out. I mean, we were part of the thing they're celebrating. You have to be there.
I feel like you'll very much enjoy our ceremony.
When's that taking place?
Should be tomorrow night. Once everybody is settled in a little bit and we can get ready.
Yeah, we can stay till then. We just have to make sure that we leave promptly afterwards, probably.
Of course.
Stay 2 more nights, and then we have to get going to the Kenai Pass. That's where we're heading.
And if you need anything for your trip, let us know and we'll be happy to assist.
Thank you.
You are upstanding people. You deserve the help, if needed.
Is there anything we should do to prepare for the celebration?
If you want to check in on everybody, all the new refugees, and make sure they're all okay, then that would surely be a help. You know them a lot better than we do, even if you have just met.
We'll make sure to make them comfortable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, I think that's a good point. Close off. Get ready for our celebrations and all that funny jazz.
Yeah.
There's a party going on right here.
Alright.
Alright, thank you guys. There's nothing else we need to wrap up, do we?
I don't think so.
Yours, my friend.
Do you have any?
Yes, my friend!
Do you have anything, Lucio?
No.
No. Cool. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you, it was Scarlet that raided us, right?
Yes.
Thank you for the raid, thank you for the bits, thank you for the resubs and all that jazz. I think we're gonna find someone new to raid.
Yes. I'm going to check in the D&D category.
Let's see if there's anyone else playing D&D.
Yeah.
Results not found.
Or we could rate Ryaki.
Can.
You could. Jim is streaming right now.
Jim is streaming.
I was
And he
looking
did give us bits and
I was thinking Otter, but
Otter.
yeah.
Rated Otter before. It's been a while since we rated Ryaki. Yeah. Slash
Yeah.
raid.
Alright, thank you guys for coming.
Buddy.
Thank you. This was our 20th episode. We'll be back next week for more DoGsCast. So
Come
thank you guys.
check out more
more puppy cast.
Puppy Cast.
Alright, thank you
What is
guys.
this? Why? Hold on. Why is Windows Defender blocking Twitch?
That is weird.
Windows Defender
Alright.
walking to it.
Alright, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Let's get schmovin' and grovin'.
Revive, Lucio.
Revive, Lucio. Have a great night. We love you.
Mwah.
Bonk.